What was Ingrain IO about, and how long did it last?
So, so in Grain, basically the concept was that we again we could play with images and videos, and we knew that video monetization is a huge problem, uh, or mobile like video consumption was going from TV, it was going to YouTube and desktop and mobile. And there was we think we thought at the time that pre-rolls or just or in banner ads, which was the main um ad format for videos, wasn't really it wasn't a great thing. Like it was really bad for user experience and whatnot. So and we believe that there has to be a better way of doing of monetizing video content. And at the same time we knew that product placement has been around for decades. It's a very good way of monetizing video content, but the process of product placements and in the process of making those deals and incorporating products in the video is really cumbersome. It takes months to do to a single campaign. The product placement campaigns for Netflix or Vovals, like they're in a totally different ballgame. Like even if you think about a small YouTube content creator, even for them it takes like months to negotiate the deal with advertisers and like get incorporate it properly in their content, get the approval on the creative, and push it on the YouTube. It's a really long process. So we thought maybe with our technology we could change that. We The idea was that we wanted to we wanted to build a programmatic product placement business. So the idea was that you could as a content creator you could focus on making the content which is your thing, like, and then we'll take care of everything else. For example, in this video, like let's imagine like we our the idea was that our technology would identify the background wall, and just like the two other frames that you have on your background, we would put a third frame with a Coke ad, but it would look very native to the background. So we were exploring things like that.
So what were the problems that you faced in doing that? And for the record, is there a company in the world that has nailed that problem?
So there are a couple of companies that have tried this. There's a company called Myriad. They're based out of London. They've been doing it for a while. They were not able to do it at scale. They had a fairly manual process, and we were saying that we'll automate this whole thing, or we'll take it to a point where like instead of taking days to incorporate an asset into a video content, we could do that with a few clicks. So um, and there were like and since then I've definitely talked to a bunch of other startups who've tried to do this, or like who wanted to get into the space.
So are
But
you saying this? Are you saying this
yeah,
problem is still open in the wild and still waiting for someone to solve it?
yes, I don't think anybody has solved this problem yet.
Just for the record,
um
has someone solved that grouping problem and made it monetizable? And is there an app that does the grouping thing really well?
no, I don't think so.
Oh,
I've not
that's
seen
very
that.
interesting. That's
I
very
think
interesting.
Yeah, and I think grouping के case में तो I don't think it will happen because the fundamental psychology has changed. I think that famous after that famous Oscar selfie, uh, like everybody in the world is focusing on selfies more than group photos. So selfie is a bigger thing,
Really?
and I don't think grouping has the same place in the world, in today's world
Yeah,
at least.
yeah. But did you? The last question before I plunge into artificial intelligence, I'm excited to talk about that. So, did you at any
Mhm.
point in time successfully raise? I know you tried and it couldn't work out, but did you successfully raise money, and was that needed to sustain you guys?
Yeah, of course. Like we were at one point in time we were a team of 14 people, and we had very senior people in the team. So we needed money to sustain ourselves. We unfortunately didn't have enough revenues from grouping to sustain the whole team for a long period of time. So we raised money. We did one round from Kima Ventures. That was the first thing, and then we raised some more money from 500 startups and a bunch of other angels in the valley. So in total, I think we raised about $800,000 for the company.
$800,000.
Yeah.
Okay. So were you like return some of that money back to the investors, or did it all gone to waste?
No, like we were trying to build something. We couldn't like we couldn't build it. So yeah.